Welcome to the Dark Time Tales. I am Dark Time, and I'm gonna take you into the world of dark stories. For this next story is called Young Visitor. Our home has quite a lot of paranormal things. My mother, my two sisters and myself have all encountered something paranormal. Last Sunday, as I was riding home from softball practice, I got that little churning in the stomach. That something terrible was going to happen. As I started, I had practice, so I needed a shower. When I got into the bathroom, I felt a chill. But that didn't make sense, because it was a good 70-degree outside. I went to get a towel from the basement. My cat was down there, and when I went to the bed, she looked behind me and hissed. That alone scared me half to death. But I turned around, nothing was there. I was frightened, so I grabbed a towel and went back upstairs. When I was all done with my shower, I wrapped the towel around me and went to get my hard-pendant necklace from the counter, and I heard a loud click. I turned around to tell whoever was at the door to get out, but when I turned around, nobody was there. I thought it must have been my sister playing a trick, since everyone else was gone. But when I got to the living room, I saw my sister left me a note saying she was around town with friends and would be back around 8 o'clock. Later that night, I kept seeing a little shadow of a girl in a blue dress running around the house. That night, I did not sleep at all. Great story, young visitor. I wonder what happened. For this next story is called Mischievous Prankster. Years ago, my children and I lived in a small cottage. My daughter told me that she thought we had a small child ghost about 6 or 7 years old living with us, and that she could hear her giggling. I saw her just outside my range of vision once in a while, but when I would turn towards her, she wouldn't be there. One night, I had to go out and had my niece come over to sit with my children. Sometime during the evening, she had kicked off her shoes, and when it was time for her to leave, she couldn't find one of them. We tore the house apart and went through the toy box repeatedly to no avail. She finally left for home with no shoes. After she left, my daughter came up and told me that she had heard our little friend giggling each time we had gone through the toy box. I got the kids ready for bed and got ready myself, and just before I turned in, I stopped in the room with the toy box and said firmly but kindly, "Give it back." Sure enough, the next morning her shoe was sitting just as pretty as you please right on top of the toy box. Our little friend didn't really bother us. We don't know her story, and she just seemed to like being a small part of our family once in a while. We've since moved on, and seemed like she stayed behind Hopefully a new family has been good to her. What a great story indeed. Or is it reality? Thank you again for watching the Dark Time Tales. I will see you soon with more Dark Time stories.